Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. And if you are a return subscriber, soul family, it's really good to have you back. Please get your snacks, get your drinks, get yourself comfortable. You know how my reads go. Now, let's just get our legal disclaimers out of the way so we can start the reading. Please know that all of my readings, including personal as well as collective readings, are for entertainment purposes only. Anything that comes up in the areas of law, finance, mental health or physical health, please ensure that if it really resonates for you in my reading, that you are going and speaking to somebody in those areas that are professional and are qualified, because I don't claim to be so. If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I'm picking up on energies because we hold both masculine and feminine energies. It's up to you and your story whether or not you want to leave those genders as they are, if you want to assign them genders, if you want to swap them around, or if you want to get rid of them altogether. It's your choice. Please do not make the story fit if it doesn't. Not every reading that I do is going to resonate with you, and that's okay. What doesn't resonate for you will resonate for someone else. I think that's it. I think I'm going to leave it there. Keep it nice and short and sweet. I hope everyone is doing really well, getting themselves ready for the weekend. I know that my reading is timeless, but if you are watching this after when I post it and it resonates, then it's for you, okay? Now, let me pop you over there, lovely. I'm going to be ringing this lovely lady bell. This is to cleanse the air and energy around us, not just for me, but for you as well. But if you have any type of sound sensitivity and you just don't like the sounds of high frequencies, please turn down your listening device now. Now, I put it in my phone. Oh, I forgot I put it in my phone. All these different things that came through for my for downloads. Should I talk about that? I've been told no. Okay, so the downloads that I've got have been saved for a different reading. What I did get coming through when I was setting up, someone feels really discombobulated by how another person is making them feel, and not in a negative way. Someone has really intense kind of like lovey-dovey feelings for someone here, and they're not used to it. It's making them feel like a teenager again. Because the song that came through as I was setting up was Dusty Springfield, I Only Want to Be With You. And I haven't heard that song in about 15 years. And I used to listen to a lot of Dusty Springfield when I was little, when I was younger. My parents are boomers, so I listened to a lot of 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s music. Excuse me. But someone... there is the feeling of love at first sight. Now let's see what wants to come out. You started something, oh can't you see? I'll link that song down below, because again, I do gain messages through songs, but I'm sure that many of you do as well. So there may be another additional message that comes through for yourself when you listen to it. Now you've got lighten up, get out of your way is upside down. So this is giving me that lighten up as well. It's giving me that kind of childlike vibe. It's almost like Page of Cups energy of getting your friend to tell the other person, oh, do you like my friend because they like you? It's that energy, okay? And you've also got here, an auspicious time for new beginnings is upside down. So someone, that's why I was getting this discombobulated energy. Someone's feeling very, they're nervous. They feel very, very nervous. And you've also got Moon in Virgo. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being is upside down. I don't know if somebody is feeling like their body is inadequate. I heard looking at your past lovers. I don't know. Is this person comparing themselves and going, well, I haven't got the same physique? Or I don't look like them? Because whoever it is that is crushing on you, or you are crushing on them, there is this energy of comparing. If that person's really physically fit, and say you're not, that's not criticism in any way, shape or form. All of our bodies are different and we all have different capabilities. A fear of, if you are not, or that person is not in shape like the other person is, that there's going to be rejection. There won't be. There literally won't be. Whoever it is, I feel like someone's really nervous though, but it's like it's an excited nervous. It really is that Dusty Springfield, you've got a hold on me. Na 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 na, got a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only want to be with you. Stay the course. Try out something new without expectations, and every breath can be a new beginning. So I heard the feelings are mutual for whoever that is. Now, I don't know if you've met this person in the ethers, if you've started talking to someone, for example, or if you're waiting for someone to come in. This person is super nervous, super duper nervous. A crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. So this is definitely, if someone is kind of in crisis a little bit, like, oh my gosh, it may be going on a first date. It's that nerves of first date energy. This crisis here, this is whatever it is that this person is stressing about or you're stressing about. The universe is kind of like pushing this to the forefront because this is an old energy. This is an energy from the past timeline where we worry about, are we good enough? Is my body in shape enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I handsome enough? Am I, whatever enough? We can't take this with us. We don't need to take that with us because this try something new without expectations. This is going into either a relationship or a new environment and trying something different. Because the thing is, I've heard other tarot readers saying, this 2024, whatever year you're watching this in, this is going to be the new you. It's not the new you. You're not changing into something completely different. It's the authentic you. It's the real you. And this is what you're being asked by your ancestors maybe, or your guides, to try something new without expectations. If you have this worry that the other person will reject you, you have to try something different, whether that is... like when you see some singers and they'll be like, okay, I have an alter ego. When they go on, they're really confident and they're sassy and they're this. You're being asked to do the same thing. But it's not about being a new you. It's being authentically you without masking, without caring what other people think. And also in this situationship. What's going on with the situationship? This may be somebody who's used to situationships and now they've either caught feelings or they want to have an actual relationship and they're super nervous. Make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. This person I heard in your dreams, or they are the person of your dreams. So you may have met this person before, and I mean astrally. And if you haven't met this person, when you do, there is going to be that energy of deja vu, or like just familiarity. I only want to be with you. Take time to relax, recharge, replenish your strength. Yeah, this person is they're worried. What are they worried about? Focus on one thing at a time. You make them very, very flustered. Very flustered. Well, that one went to come out. Pisces, moon in Pisces, beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies is upside down. So this person may, there's something about being almost like polar opposites, but similar at the same time. And what I mean by polar opposites is you may have someone who's very logical or somebody who is very, things have to be done in a specific order, very orderly. And then you have the other person who is more creative and more vibrant and more spontaneous. And in that union coming together, they kind of balance each other out. Because if you are the person that's really creative and spontaneous, but always up in the air, then this other person's going to ground you. And if the other person is that way, you're going to do that for them. You've got frog here. The path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. So that's upside down and we need to find out why. We need to find out why. Let me get one more. Because I didn't even mean to, but I have put cards one on that side and one on this side. So I feel like it's representing two different people. Magic and visualize abundance when needed. So someone, a Scorpio here, could have channel your energies into positive physical activities. Okay, someone here is really, really nervous about coming forward and speaking to someone about their feelings. This negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channel your energies into positive physical activities like decorating or gardening. Stress may be an issue at this time. So you have someone on this side here. Someone who's being told to focus on one thing at a time, who may be a little bit depressed or something, I'm not sure. But with that believe you are magic, they may be practicing. They may be a practicing witch, and that's irrespective of gender. And we haven't really figured out whether or not this is, with the intent for good or the intent for not. But there's someone here who's definitely caught feelings. And I wanted to put this Scorpio over here. Gemini, stress may be an issue at this time. Putting that one over here as well. Embracing high levels of motivation and energy will bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. I've been told to put that one over there as well. So there is someone here that has actually fallen for someone who is very jovial, very light, very caring. Let go of that which has why can't I speak? Let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is a time for casting away emotions that no longer serve you. And I'm putting this one over here. So this is about meditation. And this is what I mean by there being nerves, or someone being nervous and worrying that they're going to be rejected. Or so. I don't even feel like these are two of the same people. And I just heard they're not. This is almost like this energy on this side is almost like that old timeline with people, places and things that no longer resonate. Has someone done like a chord removal or a chord cutting or chord removal? I don't like the I'm stuttering because the energy that's coming through is that there has been a detachment from past energies. And even though there's been a detachment, this energy over here of liking someone new or meeting someone new and there being that instant chemistry and feeling like you are 17 or 16 again and feeling really embarrassed and blushing loads, that's the energy that's coming up over here. And there is that kind of fluffing your words or not being able to speak. But this person over here is someone who, as much as they've been detached from, they seem to be very upset and stressed that they haven't been able to get to someone here before you meet someone new. There's sadness coming from this person. They may have thrown a lot of magic towards someone. That focus on one thing at a time. They may have been trying to do more than one thing. They're trying to juggle people. Because this moon in Scorpio is saying negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channel your energies into positive physical activities like decorating or gardening. But I saw someone doing sit-ups. So this person may be working out to kind of channel their energy. They wanted to be the one that comes in. And I feel like this person is the person that you may have detached from. And if that's not them, then someone has done some sort of chord removal in some way to remove people, places, environments from the past that are no longer for their highest and greatest good. Whenever I do a chord removal, that's the statement that I use, or similar. I am not specifically stating one person's name because it means that you will remove chords just from that person. But if there were any affiliations with friends or other people or situations or memories that kind of link into that, they're still attached. And there was a little bit of confirmation with that phone going beep, 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 beep. Ponder your blessings has come out. Take time to relax, recharge and replenish your strength and ponder your blessings. So someone may be overthinking. So while you've got this energy happening over here, whoever it is, and this could have happened already, this may be about to happen or it's happening right now. Someone's getting too much in their head about what can go wrong. And it's that awkwardness. I don't know why teenage years keep coming up, but there's that awkwardness of what if they don't like me? Should I do my hair like this? Or should I wear this? Or what if I change the way that I do this because they like that? Don't do that. And I know it's easy to say don't do that, but catch yourself and be like, no, I'm enough. I am enough. I am gorgeous. I am wonderful. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am that me. Because that's the reason why whoever this new person is coming in is attracted to you, or there is that chemistry. And it's not just physical. This is intellectual. And this cat being make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connecting to the metaphysical world around you. This person may have similar views. They may have exactly the same views when it comes to spirituality or religion, for example. You will get through this has come through as well. Now you have the frog one here with the path has been cleared for you to make a change that was that previously seemed unachievable, and you will get through this. So there may be a challenge between you and this person being able to move forward, and it doesn't mean that there's a block. It could be that you live in two different countries. It could be that you live in different states, or you live on a different continent, or you have different working times. There's something about having to kind of work together someone's going to have to compromise, I heard. Someone will have to compromise, or compromise will have to be on both sides. Because if you have someone, let's say, who's a travelling lawyer and they're only in their hometown that you met them in once every 3 months, it's going to be a little bit difficult, right? There may be a move for someone coming up. This may be what This may be part of this. One small change, listen, and it says one small change, but it's upside down. That's a big change. A big change is going to come in here. Now you've got multiple streams of income, and then you have a new beginning or even a new life maybe blooming, but it may change your finances or it may change their finances. So that's where that compromise comes in. And I heard, but it's worth it. It's actually worth it. And as I say that, I turn it over to Moon in Aquarius, which says the time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. It's going to be worth it. And this is a change. This is a change that will continue. Because it says here continue just after talking about Aquarius and, you know, these social opportunities and parties and gatherings. Either either this person is going to open up a network for it's almost like your soul tribe or your soul family to come in, because I feel like this person is soul family. And I was going to say, oh, you're going to do that for them. For a small portion, you'll be doing that for them. But for the rest, for the 95% of the rest of the collective that are tuned into this, they'll be doing that for you. But it's going to take hard work between the both of you. And it's not to say that, you know, everything's going to be doom and gloom because you can't see each other. No. But it says here, look, learn to defend yourself. And it's upside down because that's going on over here. And this is the reason why this person's depressed, because they're really in love with someone, or they may be really in love with the idea of someone, or they may be just realizing that they could have had genuine unconditional love that was equal and balanced with whoever this is in the collective, that be that you or someone that you're thinking of, and that they really fumbled the ball and that they've been throwing magic all over the place. Now they've got arguments in this house, or I don't know why I said a house, but they've got arguments in the house. There's arguments about that's what I mean by chord removal or return to sender. And you're being told to continue to do whatever it is that you've been doing. So if you've been praying, doing affirmations, you may have upped your spiritual cleansing and hygiene. It could be that you mop your floors with lemon water, or whatever it is that you're doing. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because this is not just this person over here. And I'm getting a masculine energy coming through. And again, it doesn't have to be a man, because we all hold masculine energy. But there is a masculine energy over here that is going to try something different. They want to try and lighten up and come towards someone here. They know it's too late. They know it's too late, but they're still going to come forward. Who's taking money from me? What is this? Oh, okay. That was when I bought a load of keto bars. Continue and defend yourself. I also think there's going to be people talking about a relationship that comes to be in the near future. Definitely it's going to be this masculine over here, but people also with them, you've got Moon in Capricorn, and it says put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. So you're being told to ignore any kind of petty energy that comes through from someone from the past, because this person has either had those cords removed, or whatever they were sending has been returned back. So they may be, I heard, in ill health. They may be in ill health. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. So yeah, they're going to do something, I heard, publicly, or they're going to do something so that whatever it is that they do it's brought through the grapevine so that you hear about it. I don't know how they're going to do that, but they're orchestrating something because they want a reaction. They want to sabotage whatever may be coming up for you, or whatever it is that you may be now involved in romantically. An important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated or pushy. And then Cancer, spend time with family or helping others. Avoid situations that can be a drain on your emotions. Now these ones are going to go over here, because there may be some sort of, why am I getting like a family get-together? A family get-together of some sort. Now I want to get this out first. Not this one. No, which one? Okay. Bottom. Okay, top. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got the 8 of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So there's something about taking action quickly. What action needs to be taken quickly? The Lovers. Oh my gosh. So you have got the Lovers, and I did feel like there was someone new coming in. I feel like whoever it is that comes in is going to be highly intelligent, but highly emotionally intelligent as well. And there is a need to, especially with that 8 of Wands to the Ace of Wands, you can be honest with your feelings, but this person may want to take it slow until there is trust built. And once that trust is built, it's going to move really fast. Now, we've got the Lovers coming out, and I can pop that one over here. You've then got the 8 of Swords to the 7 of Swords. This is what I mean by whoever this person is over here, they are trying to instill some sort of doubt about this new person coming in, that they are deceitful, that they're not trustworthy, that they're up to no good. But you have to remember that you have broken a pattern. You have broken a pattern of behavior, which is why this cycle has ended, or this cycle is like, it's closed. And this person's trying to reopen it again. That's the only reason this new person's coming in, is because one cycle has closed. And that was to do with the patterning of behavior. When looking at, I had trust issues, trust wounds. So even though you have a sprinkling of this energy still there, and like, can I really trust this person? You can, because otherwise the Lovers would have come up upside down if you couldn't. Be aware that there is magic being thrown about, and it's a trap. It's literally a trap. It's to get someone stuck in their mind. It's to get them into that energy again of being like that awkward teenager going, does that person really like me? Or are they going to laugh at me? I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, then you've got that 8 of Cups underneath. They want someone to feel really overwhelmed and to kind of fall back into their shell. And you're being told to ignore this and listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, please. And I heard for someone in the next 3 weeks or less. In the next 3 weeks or less, what? Because you've got the Emperor in reverse. This is the person from the past. Tell me what's happening in the next 3 weeks or less. What's happening? Moving on to karma postures. You've got here the 6 of Swords. But you've also got materialism, which can also be seen as the Devil card. So this is giving me in the next 3 weeks, you're either going to meet this new person. You may already be talking to them. But I do honestly feel at the same time that someone from the past is going to try and come in. You've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They want to come in. There's something that heals them by having somebody else wounded. Because you've got the 9 of Wands underneath. What is it? I don't know if I got those cards out. Yeah, 9 of Wands is coming out again. You're being told to have your guard up against this person. Or this person is... there's anger going on. There's an argument going on between this masculine and somebody else they live in a house with about how you healed or how you were able to heal and why you have your guard up. Why have they not been able to disconnect someone from their focus on healing one thing at a time, or taking space in between to grieve, to feel sorrow, to feel happiness, to feel whatever it is that you need to feel as you navigate through your healing journey. And you've got the Empress in reverse. So this is the person that this is what they wanted. They wanted some sort of disempowerment. They may be feeling very disempowered, or this Emperor in reverse may be, I do get that there's a feminine energy. This could be their sister. And I know that feminine does not mean woman, but I'm getting sister or mother, or it is giving me sacral chakra energy. Sacral chakra energy. And this is part of their karma. Because they're planning something still, the Fool in reverse. They want to block something. How? How are they going to block this? How are they going to try and block this connection? The 10 of Coins flipped this way and then this way. There is this kind of like love offer. They're trying to bamboozle someone. What do they get from this? The Star and the Queen of Swords. What do they get from this? They get to block some... Okay. So there's definitely been something going on in the background here with whoever it is from the past and ex. It could be a family member. No, it's not a family member. This is an ex or someone who is very attracted to someone in the collective, be that you or the person you're thinking of. But there's something that you may have been speaking on about their behavior or about what they've been doing in the dark, and you are bringing it to light, and they don't want that. Okay, because you've got the Hanged Man here, a pause, a delay. You have the Star in reverse. This is keeping something hush, because the Star upright is about something going viral, everyone's seeing your beauty, or everyone talking about the same thing. When it's this way, this is hushing it up, right? You then have the Queen of Swords here, somebody who does not mix their words, someone who is a leader, who has a very strong throat chakra, a tongue as sharp as a sword, but at the same time, there's a butterfly resting on there. This person isn't a B word. They're not going to say things to hurt. They just are very direct with the way that they speak. And then you have the Sun card. And then you have the 5 of Coins. So this is talking about something that they have done behind the scenes. And I don't feel like it is just to, let's say, you in the collective. It's to other people in the collective. I had a joint effort. And someone is speaking on this, or meeting this lover, this new person, will give a platform for this to be spoken about. And people are going to know what was done, and what was done purposely to put someone in the 5 of Coins, which is in lack. Put them in lack, purposely put them in lack. When this comes out, whatever this is that comes out, it's going to leave this person with nothing. And they're going to lose a lot really quickly, because you've got the 8 of Wands underneath. And the 8 of Wands is about fast movement. It's going to leave them in lack, or leave them without money, or leave them without support really, really quickly. Really quickly. Because there's something that they've been doing or saying about a Queen of Cups. They've been saying or doing something about a Queen of Cups because it brought them... It calms their mind in some way, because this is the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is about anxiety, about stress. And when it is this way, it's relieving those symptoms. So something that they have been spreading, I had spreading lies or saying certain things about a Queen of Cups. And you can be a Queen of Cups whether you are a he, she, or they. Because the Queen of Cups is somebody who's very nurturing. And she's got a book in her hand. This is somebody who has studied the heart, or at least studied their own heart, and understands empathy and caring for others as well as caring for themselves, which is why she is, the Queen of the Ocean. Roses may be really important to someone at the moment. I've been getting the theme of roses, the smell of roses, just all different shapes, roses coming up. They've been saying something really nasty, or something that defames someone's character, and they've been saying it for quite a while. And they're fully aware that when this union comes into be, which is not too long away, and I did not realise that she had her boobies out. Goodness gracious, put a bra on. Right, I'm going to cover her like this. But when this union comes in, there is a collaboration that happens when this union comes in. Someone here has a platform, or someone here will have the resources to have a platform in some way to be able to speak upon some sort of injustice, or speak upon something that is going to completely and utterly break the illusion that you, or whoever this is some sort of Jezebel, or some sort of thief, or sex worker, or whatever that may be. Okay, whatever that may be. Because someone here from your past, or from the collective's past, has been lying through their back teeth about someone. Because it helped. Why does it help them though? What did they get from lying? What did they get from lying? The world. So maybe they've got a platform. It got them the world. And there's roses in this as well. Fans. I don't know why I'm getting that. And the sun. They got the world, and they got growth. The world and growth. And what's this one? 7 of Pentacles. So they've been working on this for a while. They've been doing this for a long time. This isn't like going, oh my gosh. Jojo from down the road. Yeah, she smacks her children. She smacks her children for anything. They could be laughing too loud and she'll come over and smack them. They've made it so that whoever it is in the collective that they've been defaming, they started it off very slowly. And I'd done a reading a while ago, and I mean a while ago, about this, that whoever this is isn't just coming out and going, oh my gosh, that person, yeah, they've been doing black magic and blah blah, and they steal from grandmas. No, they started off really small, with small things. And I don't know if this is a community online or a community of people, But they just started off with, you know, that so-and-so, they did this, this and this. It's such a shame that you know, they were brought up that way. You know, I'm going to pray for them, or I'm going to, you know, I'll think of them in my thoughts when I'm doing affirmations. And then the next time they talk to certain people, they'd be like, oh, you know that so-and-so I said before about blah, 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 blah. You'd never guess what come up. Okay, so this and this happened. I can't believe it. I can't. And they do it that way so that by the time, after 6 months or 7 months or a year of doing this, they've painted such an in-depth, fragmented picture of you or someone in the collective that now when this union comes in with this lover, with this, you know, this is a divine feminine or masculine, when this comes in, oh my gosh, do you know how quickly they're going to fall from grace? Because they haven't just said one thing about someone's character here. They've continued to chip away at someone's character, and they're going to be found out for being a liar. And if they're found out for being a liar, they're going to be like, okay, so what else about your character isn't true? They're going to realize that this person is a Queen of Cups. Upright. Yeah, because you've got the Four of Swords here. Someone is exhausted. Or someone's exhausted all of their options. Tired of looking within. Who's tired of looking within? They want someone here to be tired from looking within. And it comes back to this worry and doubt. And am I good enough? I feel awkward, like I'm going through puberty again. That kind of energy of meeting this person. Now, I don't feel like they have... it's not so much that they've done some sort of spell work to make someone feel awkward when they're meeting this divine counterpart. I feel like that's going to come through anyway. Because it's almost like throwing us back to our teenage years and being able to have a do-over with certain things. This is a new timeline. This is where we get to have a fresh, clean slate, and we get to be who we want to be rather than who we feel we have to be, or have to be, you know, fit into those little pigeonholes of you have to act this way and look this way and you can't have bright hair. Can you see I've dyed mine red? I will be actually filming normally next week because my eyebrows are done and they're looking pretty on fleek. But I digress. I do feel like they are, whatever spell work they've been sending that's backfiring, that's not working properly, is because this person hasn't learned that anything that they send towards someone in the collective, if the divine, if God, Allah, Vishnu, whoever you see as a oneness of all, if they decide that actually it's for your highest and greatest good in learning and evolving, they may let some of that through. And if it means it's hitting you in the heart center and making you go, oh my gosh, am I good enough? Or am I, you know, I feel really awkward and blah, blah, blah. You're being told, okay, you're being taken back to that time to relive something. And it's not a punishment. It's more to kind of embody the funness and that lightening up and that youthfulness of when we were kids. Because even though we felt awkward around that time, we also were really flipping cute and we liked simple things that made us laugh or made us feel certain ways. And when you look at teenagers and the way that they interact with each other, they have absolutely no, there's no worry in the world. None. I look back at my teenage years and I loved them. Even though I was awkward, even though I got picked on at some point, it didn't matter because it's the only time when you don't have that many responsibilities. You do not have bills. You do not have children, or most teens don't have children. You know, you don't have to pay for a mortgage or for rent because you're living with your parents. You may have a curfew, but you get to do what you want. You get to listen to loud music and try out different makeup irrespective of gender. You get to do all of these fun things. And for those who didn't have a fun teenage childhood growing up, this is a do-over. This is a time for you to be able to connect back, not to your inner child, but to your inner teen and go, right, what do we want to do today? You know, even if you're going to work, do you want to take a shortcut round that way and drive really fast over a hill? It's little things like this, and I'm not telling you to speed, but there's a spontaneity and just a really loving energy that's coming through. And I feel like whoever this person is that's coming in for you, who is a positive effect, is going to feel the same way. There's a lot of healing that comes from this relationship, and this is why someone from the background, in your background, is really depressed at the moment. They thought they were able to scam someone or trap someone. The Chariot, they're stuck. They're really, really stuck. And you've got the Two of Wands underneath. They're very, very stuck. They were very happy at one point at keeping someone, I heard, in a freezer Someone may have done a freezer spell. Knight of Pentacles in reverse to the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so they were really happy and they felt really, really fulfilled keeping you somewhere. This person has been monitoring someone, and I don't know if like they've been getting readings or they were going to someone to get readings, but they were, and this came up in another reading, they were doing spell work or they were doing baneful magic towards someone in a collective, and then they were going and checking to see whether or not it had worked. And this, with the Chariot in reverse, it's not just about being stuck and not moving. It's also to do with healing. Because when you look on the Chariot and you look at those two heads at the bottom, they are supposed to denote the duality between the light and dark within all of us. How we kind of navigate through life, being able to tap into both of them. And it doesn't mean tapping into dark magic or doing negative intent. It's our shadow. The dark part of ourselves is our shadow. It's the part that we don't see. And when we tap into that part, we're looking at the things that hurt so that we can heal them. But when it's in reverse, this is stagnancy and that depression energy that's coming through. Maybe what they were trying to do to someone in the collective, but someone sent this back. They don't understand how someone keeps healing. Or they don't understand how you or someone in the collective has been able to overcome this. And I just heard someone shout, medication! That won't be for everyone. But someone here was just like, yeah, I take my tablets every day and I do my yoga and meditation and I drink my water and I get on with my day. But there's something beautiful about being very vulnerable with ourselves. It's okay not to be okay, as long as we are getting support from it and as long as we're being kind with ourselves along that journey. Because I say this in a lot of my readings, we are spiritual beings having a human experience, but sometimes that experience isn't fun, or sometimes it's quite raw, and it's okay. It's all right to have those moments or to have those days or to have mental health issues, as long as you're taking care of yourself and you're not shaming yourself. And if you need to take medication, you're taking medication. And there was a comment that came up in one of my readings, I can't remember, and they were saying, so you're saying that if someone is spiritual or following a spiritual path, they need to take medication. Just stop with the silliness, because people are always going to take whatever they want out of context, because that is volatile energy. You know what I was saying, but you were looking for a reaction, so I'm going to respond here. Okay, it is okay not to be okay. It really is. But if you need to take medication to regulate yourself, then you should, because part of our spiritual journey isn't just sitting down and going on. It is owning ourselves, and where there is injury, it is helping to slowly heal ourselves. And sometimes spirituality alone is not enough. It's not. I mean, I for one have autoimmune issues, and I know that just praying or just using my affirmations isn't enough. I have to change my diet, because otherwise I get inflammatory responses. So let's not have comments like that, because those are silly. Sorry, I went into like teacher mode there. Now, I want to see anything else. Queen of Pentacles is coming out. Why? To the Queen of Wands. What do they want someone to let go of? This is like a running theme. It seems to be coming up a lot. They wanted someone here to be stuck in some sort of cycle, so that when they come swooping in, because you've got the Knight of Cups here, right? You then have the Four of Coins in reverse. This is surrendering something to this Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, not taking any action. Their plan was literally to have you, or have someone here in the collective, stuck in some sort of doubt of how to move forward. Or when this person that's actually for you comes in, have you all in your feels and in your kind of like doubts and like, oh no, I'm going to get hurt, or oh, I'm too awkward, or my body shape doesn't look right, or whatever that may be, so that this person could come in with this Queen of Pentacles and just nurture and give some sort of gift. But if you look at some of my previous readings, the ones where I'm wearing the pink top, one of them was talking about a gift and how this person was trying to enchant it, because they've tried before to send things to someone here, and it either doesn't hit the mark the way they thought it was, or it completely misses the target. And they wanted to come in with a physical gift of some sort, be it money, be it a bunch of flowers maybe, or like a fruit bowl. You know, the ones that are kind of like wrapped up in cellophane. But they were enchanting something so that you would not go towards your true love or towards this, you know, divine counterpart, and that you would stick with them. This person's properly depressed at the moment. They may owe a lot of money to someone because they didn't want you collaborating. They didn't want you collaborating. But this has taken out a lot of strength from them, or it's messed up their fifth house big time. Big time. They may have tried sending something to your fifth house. Please have a look at what's in your fifth house, because it will give you insight, especially when you look at the shadow state or the shadow side. It will give you a lot of insight into what it was they were trying to do. They were trying to reverse an evil eye. Or the thing is as well, these aren't an evil eye. This is what protects against evil eyes. This is called a Nazar Bon Chuk or Bon Guk. I can't remember its Turkish name. But they were trying to reverse it. They were trying to do something to reverse it. And it did reverse, but it reversed back to them. It's in their household. I don't know why that's... Who's this person in their household? This is a family member. This is somebody that they've known. This is either a family member or someone they have known for a very long time. But they don't like this person. They just, they don't like this person, but they work with them. You've got the Six of Cups here. You've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So the Six of Cups is about going down memory lane, nostalgia, something from the past. Nine of Cups in the upright is about satisfaction, or a wish coming true, or a dream coming true, or just feeling really good about yourself and being satisfied. With it being in reverse, this is just disdain or uncomfortability, or just not enjoying something. And then you have the Five of Swords, which is about conflict or arguing. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. So this masculine here may have had a choice. If this was a family member, they had to work with them for some reason. They don't like them, but they know this person is skilled at doing something. If this isn't a family member that they are working with or arguing with right now, this is someone that they were stringing along. This is someone with the Two of Pentacles. For me, that's about transition, but it's also about choices. You know, which one are you going to take? You're going to take this one or that one. When it's in reverse, it's about making a choice. So this person may have breadcrumbed the person they were working with for quite a while, either about romance or about finances or something that they were supposed to gain from helping them. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. They got this person to invest in them. Maybe money-wise, they got them to invest in them. And you got the Three of Wands. And now this person doesn't want to work with them. Maybe it was a glamour spell. Somebody wanted to look prettier, or somebody wanted to look a certain way. Ace of Wands, but they took action into their own hands. What did they do? They took action into their own hands. Oh, stop it. Another reason why there's arguments happening in this house, or arguments happening between these two, and like things being returned, is because whoever this feminine is, they got to up in their own ego about, well, you're dithering. You're not telling me everything. You are I know you're doing something and not telling me everything. They took it into their own hands. So you got the Page of Cups in reverse. They blocked something from coming through. It may have been like that enchantment. There's something here about like a love spell or something supposed to be enchanting someone in the collective, and it went wrong because you have someone here who is meddling in it. But it was for your favour anyway. Because you've got here the Tower and it's stuck to someone. This is the reason why you have a masculine that feels like they're so in love with someone, because their own love spell, it hit back on themselves. And they've literally become... Because the thing is, love spells, when you are sending a love spell to someone that does not have feelings for you, that is a binding and that is low vibrational. I don't care what witch or witch doctor or guru or whoever who advertises their wares going, I can get a love spell and it's fine, but it's not. You are caging someone's soul, their actual etheric soul, against their will. And what happens when those things go wrong is you end up with a flipping stalker, and that's what's happening with this masculine over here. He's literally bound himself, or he's tried to bind himself to someone, and it's gone wrong. And this person, it's giving me the energy of like you know, when a baby fawn or any type of like animal, when it first opens its eyes, it imprints itself, doesn't it? And if you are the first thing that a baby fawn sees, it's like, well, you're my mum then. You must be my mum. And it will come towards you, and it will always be with you. Same with, I don't know, a fox or a badger or whatever. You're now the mum. That's what I'm getting. There was some sort of love spell that was done that was supposed to be that when you opened your eyes and you saw them, you were like, oh my God, I love you. And whoever this person is over here was just like thrown on the heap, like, get lost. they've literally, it's gone back on them, and they've opened their own eyes and they've seen you in some way, and now they are obsessed by you. So please be careful by this person, because I don't like their energy. And when someone is obsessed, it's there's no balance there. If you're obsessed by anything, it becomes like, I don't know, but if you are obsessed at cleaning, then you need to go and speak to a doctor. If you are obsessed with eating certain foods, you need to go and see a doctor. If you are obsessed with following someone, they may call the police on you. It's that energy, because you've got the 7 of Cups here upside down, and the Ace of Pentacles. They want to rush something. You've got the 4 of, they want to have family. They want you to they want to dominate. I'm just getting a real calming energy from whoever this new person is. They're very protective. I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm meeting my dad for a coffee. Oh, excuse me. So I don't know if I'm going to do any more filming. Like my mum, I'm only letting you guys know because when my mum's home, I don't film because this is her space. This is her kitchen. When she is not here, I then film, or when she's at work, I film. This weekend, she's going to be here. So I may be uploading on the weekend if I get time to do so, and if I have space to do so when mum's out. If she's in and you don't see anything from me for the next couple of days, that's the reason why, okay? And you've got deadly words and holding on. What is this? Okay, so now you've got here, lovers and friends. I actually threw away the little booklet to this, didn't I? You're full, Bronwen. It's because I got candle wax was going everywhere, so I just stuck it underneath really quickly, because these are just chilling on the inside of like a little thingamajig. Oh look, those two are holding hands. How cute is that? Oh, that is really cute. I don't know how they did this. So you can see that someone was trying to do a love binding and it didn't work, because I'm not getting that this is like a negative energy. I'm getting that this is like 2 divine counterparts coming into union. If you have not met your divine counterpart yet, you're going to very, very soon. And you'll know because you'll feel nervous around them. But I'm not talking about paranoia or fear. I mean that, like I said, that 16, 17 years old nervousness because I feel awkward, kind of like I've got butterflies in my stomach and my heart's going, that kind of energy. Now holding on is upside down. And then you've also got deadly words. This person has been doing a lot of spell work or a lot of evil eye towards lovers and friends. Now, I don't know if this... See, whoever they've been working with is either a lover or a friend with benefits. I'm just going to put it there. They could be same sex. They don't have to be. They're trying to separate you from whoever this is that's coming in for you. Through your flipping dreams. This has been coming up a lot. Pay attention to your dreams, please, please, please. Jack of all trades. And unfinished. This is something about trying to send spicy energy. This is either sending upsetting energy so that you have bad dreams. But also I'm getting this energy of trying to send that kind of energy of being unfazed or unbothered by someone new coming in when it really should be making your heart skip a beat. It's almost like that Dusty Springfield song. No matter what you do, I only want to be with you. And I'm getting that person, this person from the past, that's the energy that's coming through, but in a really sinister way. And that's the energy, that song Dusty Springfield by Dusty Springfield also is the actual energy in a high vibing way that's going to come through for this new person. It will be that love drunk kind of cutesy, embarrassing, that I hate that. That is so cringy. Oh, that kind of energy. And it says here, heart attack upside down. Timestamp. And you've got another flipping rose. Heart attack. They may have tried to do something to someone's heart space. And it doesn't even have to be you. It could be the person that's coming in for you. Interesting. Anything else we need to know before I go? Oh, I'm going to be late to see my father. Let me see. No matter what you do, I only want to be with you. So you've got worthiness coming out. So this is the change. And I don't know if this is a change that's happening now or what's happening as you meet this new person. Finding confidence in each other. Lifting each other up. a lot of telephone calls or a lot of texting, a lot of voice notes. Because anxiety came out on its side. I don't know if you suffer from anxiety or the person that's coming in does, but with it being on its side, I feel like, look, self-confidence to create with Leo, take a chance on resulting from the impressiveness of, there is definitely nervousness coming in from someone, and my hand is shaking, and it doesn't usually. It's almost like waiting for that call from that person and then getting really, really excited but really nervous. And there being anxiety in waves. But this new person is going to remind you of your own worthiness. Or there's something about pouring into your cup the way that you've poured into other people for many, many times. When you look at that and you look at how many cups she's pouring into. And she's still massive. She's not pouring into a cup and letting her cup get empty. She's pouring into so many cups because she has so much excess to give. Because you look on the side, that almost looks like, I know they're not, but they look like fairground, like circus tents. And if they are, look how big she is in comparison. And she can still fill up all of those cups. This person that's coming into your life for the positive is going to help bring in such a beautiful change for someone here. And I did say that with that one small change being upside down. This is massive changes in self-confidence, in self-worth, in the things that you manifest into your life. I feel like this is the reason why you have this person in the background with whoever they're working as hard as they can, because there's such massive change coming in. And this masculine over here could have had that. And I heard, no, they couldn't have. Even if they had stepped up and been honest, they wouldn't have had that because you weren't a match. What does this masculine want? Fearless love, desire, truth. Speak up. They want a relationship where someone adores them, and I don't know if this person already has people around them that treat them like that. It's almost like a musician who has loads of groupies. That's the energy I'm getting. And can you see this? I put this on the wrong way around. That's so weird. But that's the energy that I'm getting. They want somebody who tells them how, gorgeous they are and how sexy they are, how spicy they are, how handsome or beautiful, whatever that may be. And they want someone who will give them unconditional love, like Oshun, who is a beautiful but fierce energy. But they want someone who stays quiet. Don't speak up. Be quiet. Just be there and worship me. And it says here for soul time, the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. One that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So this person thinks that they are your twin flame. They're not. This person from the past, they are now obsessed with being your twin flame or being someone's twin flame. Not everyone resonates with the twin flame, and twin flames are extremely rare. So even this new person that's coming in for you may not be a twin flame, but they are a divine counterpart. They could be a higher level soulmate. This person from the past, they feel like they are the twin flame, or they want to be the twin flame, or they like that idea. And they've been looking online at what a twin flame is, and they've been finding a lot of toxic stuff about twin flames and going, yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's the reason why I'm so volatile, or I'm so angry, or I'm so violent. I don't know, but I don't like their energy, because you've got truth and speak up next to each other. They only want to hear what they want to hear. Anything else? It's to do with your money. Come on, your beliefs, what you value, and your resources. They know something about finances that are coming in for you, and they want this, but they don't realize that finances comes in for you because it's a blessing, and it grows and grows and grows, because whoever it is that's coming in is not just a lover. I feel like there's somebody that is going to help. You're going to help them heal, and they're going to help you heal, and together, by healing, you raise your vibrations, and the more you raise your vibrations, the more you attract like for like. So the more finances, abundance, prosperity, and wealth come in for you in all manners, if that makes sense. Now, you could be a Taurus, they could be a Taurus, because that's giving me real Taurus vibes. There's something about, and I know I say something about a lot, but I like saying that, so it is what it is. For humanity's sake, come now. Whatever you're going to be doing, whatever it is that you're creating is for humanity's sake. Your hopes and wishes, do it for the future. You guys, this is beautiful. The answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming. Oh, let me see. Yeah. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This feminine person, this person that's working with this masculine, they may not even be their family. It could be your family, unfortunately. I don't know how them two have teamed up, and that will be for a small amount. And only take that if it resonates, because if it doesn't, then it isn't. Right, I'm going to have to go. Let me see. What do we have? Confidence is your key to success is upside down. And black flower fragrance is in reverse. So someone here is depressed because they don't know what their next steps are. They still want to come forward with some sort of present, but I feel like they know that you know. Or they're at a point where they know that you know things before they do it, or they know that you know what they're doing while they're planning to do it. And I heard because someone's ancestors, I saw like a not a foghorn, but you know, back in the days when, you know, old people couldn't hear properly, they'd have that big funnel thing and they'd put it to their ear and they'd be like, what? Say that again? I'm getting that, but I saw someone's ancestor shouting into it. So in my previous reading, it was talking about how someone's ancestors have been watching these people and just been, it's almost like taking notes, like, so you've done this, this and this. Okay, you're testing my patience now. And they've more or less come back, and like little birdie, like Varys out of Game of Thrones, you know, he knows everything. He has all these birdies all around him that just tell him all the information that he needs to know in present time. This is happening for someone here. Now, for some, you may be very, you know, your third eye may be very open, and you may have prophetic dreams or really vivid downloads, or you're very claircognizant, whatever that may be. And for others, if your third eye is a little bit smaller, doesn't mean that it's not active. It could be that you are having dream downloads that you don't remember, but that stuff is imprinted into your subconscious. And it's almost like when you go out and you're walking down the road and you decide not to take the usual route that you want to take, and you take a different one and you don't know why, and then maybe later on you find out that there was a crash there or that road was closed. That's because your guides are like, you may not remember it, but it's been sent down to you. So this information is being sent down to someone constantly about who you should be staying away from, because you've got compassion upside down, because it helps with your healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by continuously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Your ancestors love you. And I heard your ancestors know this new person. They know them. They know them. You may have had a past life with this person. You may have had many past lives with this person. But your ancestors and their ancestors know each other. And do you know what as well? I'm getting really nice, warm energy whenever these ancestor messages are coming through about this union. That it's almost like they're excited. They can't wait. They can't wait. And I heard you deserve this. And someone just went, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. You got intuition coming out. We're just talking about that, and grounding. Someone needs to ground themselves. Make sure you are grounding yourselves, because this connection may feel really intense. You've got divine masculine upside down and divine feminine upside down. I feel like I said, this is going to be very healing. It doesn't mean that you guys are karmic because this came out upside down. It's more to do with the fact that any traits that are within you or them that needs to be healed are going to gently be healed, and I heard resolved with each other's energy. It's not about arguing, and because the thing is, when you look online at what a twin flame is, for example, there is a lot of toxic information out there about it's really volatile and you argue quite a lot, but you're opposites and you always attract, and there's pain, but there's passion. No, that's just a really, really dysfunctional relationship. That is a karmic partner that is trying to teach you something so that you heal from that, so that when a partner comes in that's balanced for you, that doesn't happen. These two being in reverse doesn't mean that you're going to be coming into some sort of volatile energy with this person. That feels more like someone from the past. It does mean, though, that anything that is getting triggered emotionally when you think about this new person coming in, or when you start talking to this person, especially when we were talking about feeling awkward in your teen years, if that comes up, that's because there is either divine feminine or divine masculine energy that may have a wound that needs to be healed. And this person's going to help do this, and you're going to help them with theirs. All right. Because it says the frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So that's throat chakra as well. And then you have divine feminine. The frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. I feel like I should leave that there. I keep looking at the time because there's a massive old school clock outside across the road, so I can always see what the time is. Anything else that wants to come out before I go? No, you got it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I hope that this gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. And for whoever resonated, I'm really excited for you. I'm really excited because this seems like a wonderful adventure with whoever this is coming in. And I want to get a little bit of advice on what area of, before I go, what planets or houses or whatever we need to be looking at when it comes to healing in preparedness. I don't know if that's the right word, preparedness for this union coming in. Now, what do they need to know before I go? You've got rising sign in Libra, attractive, easygoing and gentle. So this is your 7th house and partners. And it can also be business partners as well. This is something you're being asked to look at. You've got a Leo in the back as well. So let's see. Anything else that would like to come out for healing going forward for the collective? Thank you, Saturn. So this is lessons. Saturn is associated with life lessons and limitations. Its placement can help to pinpoint what you need to learn in order to improve your life. So this is something that you're being asked to look at, especially for someone here when it comes to worthiness and change. So please have a look where Saturn is in your birth chart, because it will give you a lot of insight in how to navigate any feels that come up, any emotions or any trauma or wounds. Because when you look at the lighter aspects, it will give you almost like it's almost like instructions on what energies you want to be working towards, and it will also show you the more volatile ones that come from your shadow, so that if you are experiencing them, you know, okay, this is where I am and this is what I need to do. And then you've got Virgo. Virgos are usually conscientious, analytical and clever. They strive for perfection and can often be too hard on themselves. So that's really important that you look at where your Virgo is as well. Saturn and Virgo. Right, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everyone for hitting the like, the subscribe, the notification bell, and for your messages. Okay, if I haven't responded to your emails yet, it's because I have so many, but just keep persevering, especially if you'd like to have a reading with me. I am offering 15-minute readings, 5 minutes. That's all I can offer at the moment. I'm not doing any emergencies. I'm not doing anything longer. You can buy more than one 15-minute reading if you want to, but I will not be condensing them together. Okay, I will only be doing that. I'll be doing those separate. You may get them all together on the same day. You may get them on a different day, depending on where you are in that waiting line. Now, all of my readings have a turnaround time of 7 days from the date of payment. I do not take PayPal as a payment. If you pay me through PayPal and you do not listen to this boundary, I will refund you and you will not get a reading. What else do I want to say? Please do not get scammed by anyone in the comment section pretending to be me. If they come on and they're just like, you know, my beloved, or I'm drawn to you, or thumbs up, or whatever that may be, if they do not have the handle above that is highlighted and says the code 111, you are talking to a scammer and they're just trying to hustle you out of a couple of bucks. Please just block and report them. Sometimes there will be, there's that new scam of saying, praise Jesus, I've been able to pay off my mortgage and earn 47,000 euros per week. All right. That also is a scam. If you see that, just block and report. Yes. I am still running the GoFundMe for a really awesome cause. It's not for me, even though I am awesome. It is for, they're called Locus Dog and Cat Care. They are an animal rescue shelter in the east coast of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka does not have many shelters at all. And the ones that they do have across the entire of Sri Lanka, they are created by small charities or people that just go, I want to help. Now, with the climate of Sri Lanka after the pandemic hit, it knocked out a lot of things that would have supported the people there, because they literally live on the tourism. So when that closed down, and then the government decided to take away all types of pesticides from their rice paddies, all of their crops failed. I mean, my niece is half Sri Lankan, so we get to speak to, you know, her side of the family a lot, and they were saying at some point they couldn't even afford to have electricity. They were having to go out and find wood and burn it at night time so they could see what they were doing and to stay warm. The street dogs that they have, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of street dogs, and it's because there is a bit of a lack of education when it comes to animals and animal care, because animals are used for agriculture, or they are used for protection, to protect outside the home. They're not a lot of them have pets, but some do have pets. Now, Connie created this dog and cat shelter, and it's run just on donations. It's in the east coast of Sri Lanka. It's the only shelter there. She pays for everything out of the little bit of money she has and out of donations. So she pays for animals to be neutered, for medication, if they get hit by tuk-tuks or cars. If she doesn't take them in transport, then they will just die on the roadside. They'll literally just be left there. People will drive past them and just let them die. We all know from our, owning our own fur babies, if your animal gets hurt in any way, has an itchy eye or a sore paw, you can take them, you can jump on a train, get in your car and go straight to the vets. The nearest vet, the nearest hospital vet as well, is hours away, mainland Kandy. And a lot of the animals that go through transport through Connie's shelter, they sadly pass away because it's so far away, but she still has to pay for that transport. Now, the aim that me and my sister had when doing this GoFundMe was just £400, which is $450. And we've surpassed that. We're at 3,300 and something. And I'm blown away. We haven't told Connie yet about what we've collected, and we wanted to try and get ourselves all the way up to the 1st of March before we present it to her. Anything that you would like to offer, if you can, $1, $5, £10, £100, whatever it is that you can afford, it would make the difference to Connie and to those animals and to the community, because Connie also offers sponsorships. So if a family decides they do want to take a dog in or 2 dogs in, she pays for the medication, for food, for toys. The 150 that they have within the shelter at the moment, they're at full capacity. They have no toys. They're happy. Of course they're happy. They're being taken care of, but they have no toys. They just have to make do with what they have. Anything that you can afford to put into that little pot would make such a difference. And in Sri Lanka, the Sri Lankan rupee is something, I don't know if it's doubled, tripled or quadrupled compared to the British sterling pound or the US dollar. So it means that it will go a lot further. It means that they can pay off, transport to take their animals to the vet or whatever that may be. And it will change lives. If you can't afford, that's absolutely fine, because we all have different income brackets, and that's absolutely okay. If you could share the GoFundMe down below, that would be wonderful. The more people that you can share it with, the better. The more we spread this word, the more we will be able to support Connie and the wonderful thing that she's done. That is her life purpose now. With that being said, I have spoken for way too long. I love you guys. I'm going to let you go. If you don't see any more uploads from me over the weekend, it's just because I'm chilling with my family and I'm okay. You may see some more filming. I don't know yet. But for those of you that are watching this on a Friday, I hope you have a really awesome weekend. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Stay awesome. Bye.